Hey guys, Sam from Heron Books. So today I want to show you what you get when you order the Young Scientist package, books 1 through 5. What you get is this beautiful little box right here. Nice little Heron logo. Let's see what's inside. So it starts with, you get this great little handwritten card from the people that pack and ship for us. Comes with a bunch of really cool little bookmarks. I love these. A well-educated mind will always have more questions than answers. Love that quote. Ooh, look, hidden over here on the side, a couple pencils. A little 10% off coupon code that you can give so you can give to friends so it's easy to share. All right, and now let's get to the books. They do a great job packaging these in the shop so they don't arrive damaged in any way. So some of our orders come with this great pencil set. Beautiful. Little ruler, colored pencils, really nice. But the real joy is what's in here. So here we go. This is the Young Scientist package, books 1 through 5. Let's open it up. Okay, so it starts with 5 individually packaged books. So this one is Fabulous Human Body, and it comes with these great cards that give various information and pictures of various body parts and body systems. You can see the brain, there's the nervous system, and you can see in the back that your nerves are like threads that carry messages to and from your brain and very rapidly. So this actually helps when you're doing various steps and let's do this activities that are built into the book. And then every book comes with this Young Scientist journal, because part of what we want is we want people looking and recording observations the way scientists do. So there's the Fabulous Human Body. Here's circulation of the blood. World of plants. There's that. Light bulb switches and batteries. This one is so fun. You get to play with batteries, make lights, and learn the rules of electricity. And then last is a course about microscopes. Take a closer look. So a question we get a lot is, do I want to just buy the book, or should I buy the independent learning package, sometimes called ILP? So I wanted to explain what is an independent learning package. It's really important that in order to understand how to use our books best, you have to know what it is you're buying. So here's the difference. The book itself is simply the book. This is circulation of the blood. If you buy the book, you buy this wonderful book, beautifully illustrated, lots of great information, has lots of great activities built right into the book. It's fabulous. It stands alone as a really great educational tool. But this book becomes a lot more valuable to most homeschoolers, teachers, and tutors when it's paired up with what we call the independent learning package. So, what is the independent learning package? It consists of 2 things in most cases. It consists of the student learning guide, which is here, and the teacher resources, which come in this binder. So I'm going to start by explaining what is a student learning guide and why is it valuable. So a student learning guide is something you give to the student that gives them a step-by-step path to work themselves through the book with lots of understanding, reading and understanding new things, and then activities to make what's being understood more real and come alive and get some hands-on experience in whatever subject it is that they're studying. So I'm going to skip ahead a couple and give you some examples. So let's go to B, blood circulation. So what it'll do is it'll give you an exact part of the book to read. And then that'll be followed by an activity. Use objects to show the jobs these blood vessels do. Arteries, veins, capillaries. So it gives the student a chance to show a little bit about what they learned and do some activity, which enhances the learning process. So it runs like that all the way through. It has all kinds of great activities. Here's one that's fun. Point to the right side of your heart and then the left side of your heart. Use your finger to trace on your body a possible path of your blood from the right side of your heart to your lungs, back from your lungs to the left side of your heart. So you can see there's all kinds of activities that brings the learning experience much more alive, and you don't have to do any of the lesson planning for that. It's all built in, it's all ready to go, and the student runs themselves through it for the most part. We did build in these teacher check-in points, so at the end of every chapter and section, there's a teacher check-in, and that gives you a chance to just check, see how your student's doing. You can check some of the basic understanding points if you want. You can see if they have any questions. Sometimes you might want to see some of the essays that they wrote, but it gives you a chance to check in occasionally as they go through. So you go through, you get to the end, there's a place for them to sign off that they've completed it, and that's the student learning guide. So I just want to say this has been really, really well received by our homeschool families. They love it because it makes it so much easier to teach any subject. You don't have to be an expert, and you can provide a really high value, high quality course in any subject that we have an independent learning package for. Tutors have loved it as well, and mastery-based classrooms throughout the country use these and really, really love them. So that's the student learning guide. So then what comes in the teacher resources? Let me show you. So you get this nice envelope, but inside you have about these materials, which just tells you a little bit about how to use the learning guide, how to use the exam, and gives you a couple places to get some references and help if you need it. Then it has this for the teacher page, which tells you the books. They're the books that come with it. So in this case, it's Circulation of the Blood and the Young Scientist Journal, which comes with every book in the Young Scientist package. And then it tells you all the various little items you might have to gather so that the experiments have the materials they need. So some masking tape, a timer that shows seconds, red and blue pencils or markers. So you can gather all this. You don't have to wait till the student gets to the step where he needs them and then have to go scramble and find them. You can actually gather it ahead of time or have your student gather those before they get started. Then there's an exam. Our exams check on key information, not minute details, and it covers all the key points that might have been covered within the course, so you can get a good idea of how their understanding is at the end. This exam has a little attachment that helps with the exam. All right, but there's this other thing that's really useful to parents. So this is the exam answers. So our exam answers not only have the question, but they have the exact answer from the book, and they tell you exactly where that's from. Why this is important to us is what we're hoping we can provide you is a way to not just give your student a grade or a number or some sort of feedback on their understanding. We actually want to give you the chance to find out what they understand, what they don't, and anything they don't understand, be able to go study it until they do. Because the most helpful thing you can do for your student, in our view, is have them finish the course or class with a full understanding of all the important things that they covered. So this makes it really easy to do that. And then finally, there's a little certificate of achievement for once they pass the exam. You can fill that in and give them a nice little certificate. The kids love to get this. Oh, and then I forgot. Of course, we put in a little bit of promo for some of our other materials. So after you're done and you love it and you want more, you know where to go to get some more. All right, so that's what comes in an independent learning package. Sometimes we call those the ILP. So if you hear ILP, it's the independent learning package. And sometimes these student learning guides, we'll refer to them as an LG. So if you hear LG, that's what we're talking about. Anyhow, I hope that answers your questions on what comes with a student or with an independent learning package or just the book and helps you figure out what to buy it. And I hope looking at this Young Scientist package gets you as excited as I am about the learning that your students can have. All right, guys, that's all for today.